The book is The Life Jacket, and it's full of stories we can identify with and words of wisdom that we can learn from. Mony, I thought you did such a great job with this book. Local author, you do so much. We had you on not too long ago because you had done a film, which I thought was really cool too, but you brought this to my attention. I'm like, we really need to talk about this. First of all, this time of year, we're always looking for neat things to give. And I always think it's nice to give back with something that people can learn from, grow from, and really enjoy. And this is a very nice read.
Thank you. Yeah, I always say the best gift you can give is that of inspiration. And so the book is 31 short stories, all motivational, inspirational. The life jacket can be a person, a thought, a place that kind of lifts you up when the tide is high.
Which is what I really love. Like, first of all, the title did grab my attention, being called The Life Jacket. And when I found out what that actually meant, I thought, how perfect. I'm surprised I never thought of that before, because I'm a boater, so you know, I have the life jacket. It's there to save you and lift you up and make sure everything's okay. And that's what this book does.
Yes, exactly. It offers an alternative way of thinking, a more positive attitude to life, and it is fiction, but it's inspired by real events and real people, so I hope people enjoy it.
Yeah, it's really good. I pulled this out because it said here, it's easy to be fake in a world that rewards the phony. I loved that line, because it is so true. Like, I think, you know, anymore people, they identify themselves with the things around them, with the car they drive, with, you know, the coolest gadget in their hand. And I think we need to go back. We need to remember what really does identify us. And at the end of your life, does anyone care that you drove a nice car and that you had the latest, you know, phone in your hand? No, really. they don't, no, right?
No. What matters is what's on the inside, and what we encounter on our journeys. So it could be a very simple journey, like one of the stories is about the bus ride from Toronto to Hamilton.
Yes.
And that's a very simple journey, but
many people do.
It enlightens a lot, and it kind of points out how different we are, but in the same way how we're very similar to one another on the inside.
And that's what I really liked, is that you can identify with what's in here so easily and put it into your own perspective of your own life as well, right? And I think that that's what's so great about it. What made you decide to get into writing? Because I think so, like, a lot of people think about it but never do anything about it, and you have. So how did that journey work for you?
Well, I always liked to write, and I think when I was doing my master's at University of Southern California in LA, a friend of mine said, you're good at this, you should start a blog. And I'm like, yeah, but who's going to read? She's like, you start writing, and people will read. And the next thing I know, my blog is read by 72 people in 72 countries.
That's amazing.
That was when I was like, okay, I need to get this published.
Yeah, blogging is unbelievable from that perspective, isn't it? You just never know. And what I find really neat too is that how different ones will take off and then others don't. But I guess it's like that with anything in life. It's like fabulous musicians out there, only some of them will ever make it, and some of them get that sort of recognition. And I think it's same in the blogging world, right? Where people, it just takes off for some reason.
Yes, exactly.
Which is great.
And one of my readers told me that I like to read one of your stories with a cup of coffee in the morning, and every time I do write a story, I'm like, is this good enough for her cup of coffee, or you know, should I just work an extra bit more?
That's really great too. Now, you dedicated this to your mom.
Yes.
Which is really nice. Tell us that story too, because I think that our moms, our parents in general, and the people around us play such an important role in our lives.
Yes, I definitely, my family's been very, very supportive. My mother, my brother, my father, my sister-in-law, they've all been really, really supportive, and I would really like to thank them for believing in me and knowing that I can do this.
And it's nice too, it's nice to see that tightness within a family unit anymore. I think that's often what we forget about, is communicating with one another.
Exactly.
We get so tied up and busy in our own lives, but something like this, reading this, will motivate you and inspire you to open up maybe some of those conversations, especially through the holidays, because I mean, you're with family, you're doing a lot more, you're gathering with friends. Have some really good conversations, and really ask in the lives of those people how things are going, because I think we are so caught up in our own life, we often forget to ask that question.
Yes, we're always very busy, and I think the holidays are a great time for us to go back to our roots, our cultures, our family values, and yeah, I hope that the book will give that a little perspective.
Well, it's a great read. And it's a nice read to take with you. It's a nice light book. I like that too. You can throw it in your purse, take it along. if you're going out for a coffee or a tea with someone, have this with you and inspire others to read it as well. Mony, I really appreciate you taking the time to come in with us. And good luck with this and all your other endeavors, and keep in touch with us because we never know what she's going to do next. All right, so you can check out the Life Jacket by going to the website thelifejacket.ca. It is also available at James Street Bookseller, The Bookworm, and Brian Prince Bookseller as well. So check it out. Great way to support a local author. All right, so the last power